We're back on the Morning Brew with Friends and catching up with Gary and Todd. I haven't seen you around. You've been working hard at the Epicenter.
Yeah, things are going really well there. We have a lot of activity going on. The Epicenter, of course, is the entrepreneurial community center. It's available to our community to have events and activities and to boost up what's happening. It's the first operational site at Innovate ABQ.
And it's right there. It's near, what is it, Broadway and Central. And it's the old, is it the Noonday building?
Yes,
I think that's how a lot of people might still remember it.
Yep.
It's been completely revamped. The city spent like $1 million on it a couple years ago,
Not
right?
nearly that much.
Not nearly that much. It needs to spend $1 million on it, maybe is a better answer. But they spent some money on it to refurb it, although you left the basketball court in there, which I think is fun.
Affordable, cool upgrades, Dan, and we had the community out painting.
I know,
we
yeah.
were all out there, so we did it in a very inexpensive way.
And it looks great, and it's become a real hub of a lot of entrepreneurial activity. I know you had a big event there Saturday.
Yeah, so Thursday and Saturday, we had a high school entrepreneurial program that was really led by C&M and ABQID. And starting today, we have Microsoft DigiCamp getting started.
Oh, that's the one with all the kids.
Yes, so we'll have 2 days, 7th graders, girls today from Hayes and Garfield, about 85 kids.
Cool.
And then tomorrow we'll rerun it for boys.
Excellent.
Same schools.
Well, the Microsoft DigiCamp, take me back into the Wayback Machine here. About 2 years ago, the city formed a partnership with Microsoft.
Right.
Am I right?
Right.
And how did that come to be? Because we're one of the handful of cities that got the opportunity to have a DigiCamp, right?
We've been trying, we knew about this DigiCamp, and of course, one of the 5 pillars is workforce talent development.
Right.
We know
you got to get those kids interested now. That way, in 10 years, when
That's right.
You got to get the 15-year-old involved, so when they're 25, they're in the workforce and doing this stuff.
That's right. When kids are engaged, then we know that the graduation rates go through the roof, and they're going to be a more prepared workforce for the economy that we want in the future. And so Microsoft has this great program called DigiCamps, and when we were talking with them about some kind of a partnership between the city, and of course Microsoft was started here,
right?
So we always use that,
right.
And they said, okay, well we'll do this. So they've done this a few times now, and they love the Epicenter, and they love what Todd's done with the place, and it's a great venue for these kiddos. And the first time we did it, we had just 30, 40 kids, and now it's up to 85. So
I love it. And what do they do in this? They learn to code, or they do make websites? What do they do?
Yeah, they have an hour of code, so they really get into using surfaces and having an understanding and doing some real code work.
Surfaces, you mean the pads?
Yes.
Yeah.
And they also hear from the community. Entrepreneurs come in and talk. The mayor will be there. He'll give a quick talk. So it's a lot in one day. It's really drinking through a fire hose. It's really exciting.
I think kids can do that much better than the rest of us. You know,
right.
When you're 12, you can just take all of that stuff in and really internalize it.
And they go home and they teach their parents, right? And so
or their brothers and sisters, and classmates, or whatever else, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, what else is going on at the Epicenter? I know you had the big events last week. The DigiCamp now, and it seems like every time I talk to you, you've got some kind of iron in the fire at the Epicenter.
Yeah, we're starting to have a lot more regular events. We've moved the entrepreneurial office hours over to the Epicenter because there's just more space, more opportunity to break apart.
And that's a fun thing because you can get every Wednesday, you can show up and learn from entrepreneurs from Albuquerque, right?
Right.
You can just anyone can show up.
Bring your problems in. We have advisors and people.
Business problems.
Business problems, right? Or,
Gary's like, I don't know.
Sometimes they overlap. Everything overlaps in life, right?
Well, I think we do have a video here too of some of this stuff, and this is a video of what the Epicenter. There it is, right there. That's inside the Epicenter, and it was starting off with what the whole Innovate ABQ space will look like. And it seems like every week now there's something super exciting. I don't know which event this was, but every week it kind of looks like that there. And there's always something fun at the Epicenter.
We just encourage people to come and jump in. I mean, if you want to get involved in what's going on in the entrepreneurial scene in Albuquerque, just come in and jump in. It's come as you are.
Oh, look at that guy.
we're linky. I'm sorry you have to see that. But, towards being quirky, sticky, and linky, this is the linky part.
Right.
This is linking up together. When good people get together, good things happen. So just come on down and hang out. Like I said, it's just an old converted gym, which is what entrepreneurs need. Give us a couple of card tables and a couple of chairs, and and just get good ideas together, good things happen.
Yeah. Some Wi-Fi and some computers, and you're off and rolling, right?
That's right.
That's
There's
it.
Wi-Fi there.
And every Wednesday now, you can go there for office hours. And who are the mentors and who are the people that are now kind of teaching and coordinating the office hours?
So one of the things we have there is the advisory network, which is really powered by SCORE, ABQ SCORE. They're doing a lot. They're having their own meetings on site. They're there as mentors. Other folks in the community who are advisors, they're there. Hostpreneurs are also on site. They're part of that advisory network who are tenants of the site now. So it's a broad range. We want to have everyone there. We want to have from low tech to high school and middle school kids.
Very
everywhere in
cool.
between.
Very cool. Well, one of the Hopepreneurs, for those that don't know, that's more of a women's focused entrepreneurship crew. Yes. And of course, SCORE is with the Society of the retired engineers, or retired executives.
Retired executives.
And so there are a bunch of people who've been through the whole thing, and they lend their time and their expertise just because they can, which is really a lot of fun.
Right.
Yeah, you're starting up a small business making biscuititos or barbecue, all the way to a 200-person organization, and you just got stuck on something and you need help with marketing or finance or whatever. Everybody who's in there has been there, done that. And it's free, and it's open to anyone who wants to come in. And some of the advisors that are in there, you'd have to pay $700 an hour to go see. But this is a give back. This is a give before you get for the professionals that have been there and just want to help out Albuquerque. So it's just a great place to be.
And I love that it kind of outgrew the Verge building. It got so big that you guys need to find a new home.
Right.
Yeah, very cool. So you can find out everything Epicenter. Is it EpicenterABQ.com?
You could just go to ABQIC.
ABQIC.
For Innovation Central.
Innovation Central ABQ. That's another
And
way
you,
to find it.
and you can find everything going on there.
Yep.
Yeah, very cool. And what's new with your company, by the way?
So, well, with Quinergy, we're just continuing to work on building relationships and identifying inventors that want to move their technologies into manufacturable products. The focus is really on power and energy radiation detection and material science. We have projects going on in all of those areas right now.
That's huge.
And a team and tools to allow those to mature, which is really exciting.
So if anybody wonders, Todd is not just the guy who's running the Epicenter, he's also a guy who's at this super high-tech company that does all this super high-tech stuff. We need to have you guys bring on the capacitors some morning.
We'll bring on some toys and play with them.
Let's do it. Let's do it. We'll shock the crew. We'll be back in a couple of minutes on the Morning Brew with Friends.